So in this video, I'm going to be reconfiguring my office space. It is approximately 12 foot by 8 foot alcove, and there's 2 doors in those left and right walls. And my desk is a L-shaped desk, and it's 6 foot by 6 foot L shape with a 4 foot section and a 6 foot section. On the back wall, I have a few shelves, a cubby, and smaller shelves, as well as my favorite reclining chair with ottoman and my desk chair as well. On the desk, I have my monitors, my computer, and my overhead rig, and my laser is on a desk next to it and is covered with junk. So the plan for the new desk is I'm going to take the current desk and I'm going to modify it. So instead of it being an L shape, 6 by 6 L shape, it will be a 10 foot long continuous desk, 6 foot and 4 foot. My monitors will go in that corner, my chair there. The shelves will remain in the back where they currently are. And my favorite reading chair will go over there with the ottoman, and the CPU will go underneath the desk. So here it is in real life. As you can see, the setup and all the junk on it and the chairs. I'll go ahead and start by cleaning this up a bit. Try to get this stuff out of the way and all the junk into this box here also for all the smaller stuff. I have lots of cables and spare parts and small pieces of stuff that I'm keeping for potential future projects or repairs of everything. So there's my overhead camera rig. I'm moving that. Monitor, all the cables, the LAN cable, and all the storage. That's all from underneath the desk. That's where I've been keeping all that. Alright, so that's it. It's all cleared out and ready to be taken apart. I'm going to start by removing the keyboard tray, which I have here in the corner, and that'll have to be reattached in its new location. And I'm removing a piece of 2x4 I have screwed in underneath that desk, and as well as the metal brackets on the underside. Now I'm going to lay this part of the desk down and prepare it to be cut. I have to cut off that excess piece right there, so I'm using my Bohr straight edge clamp and my Cobalt battery operated circ saw to make the cut. The circ saw couldn't reach all the way, so I'm finishing the cut with this Japanese handsaw. Now that it's cut, I'm going to set it back up and place it next to the other piece. And I'm using this clamp to line it up. So I'm using the scrap piece of 2x4. It's about a 1x1 square. And I'm using just drywall screws through the top of the table into that piece of 2x4 lumber or 1x1 lumber pine in order to add rigidity. Now just a little bit of cleanup, wipe it down, and I came up with this next idea on the fly, and I had this giant roll of contact paper. It's actually dry erase whiteboard paper, and I used it to refinish the surface on my daughter's easel, and I have tons of it left, so I figured, you know what, why not? Let's resurface this desk with dry erase paper, and that should give it a nice, clean, smooth work surface for me to work upon. I actually recorded the opening segment where I was laying out the diagram of the office space on this surface with my overhead rig. And right here I'm just trimming off the excess off the edges. There's about a 1/4 inch of overhang on the long edges and a couple inches on the left and right edges. And I'm just using this with a razor blade. So here I'm reinstalling the keyboard and mouse drawer slide in its new position, cutting out the opening for the cables. and starting to set everything back up. I'm just going to place in the main things, and then I'll set up everything else off camera so you don't have to be bored with that aspect. There's the overhead camera rig, the laser engraver, and here it is all set up. My computer, overhead camera rig, and I decided to put the laser engraver underneath the desk. And there's my other chair, and a view from the other angle. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.